could you explain, I suppose, from your perspective, the purpose of that statue and what it really means?
Yeah, well, as you said, it actually has nothing to do with my footy, and I've said publicly plenty of times I've done nothing to warrant a statue on the footy field, and I'm very aware of that, and I'm the first person, and Paul knows me well enough to know that I'm not the kind of person who thinks that in the footy field, like, yeah, I've kicked a few goals and taken a few marks, but nothing any more spectacular than the next player. But I think, as you just said, for younger people, and the people who are against the statue are older guys generally, and that's, like, have your own opinion, that's fine, but do not detract from a young girl or boy's dream to look up, and in the city or around the MCG you'll come around and see Nicky Winmar and cricket idols and whoever else is there, Lee Matthews or wherever his statue is, but you don't come across a women's footy player, and you would think that's probably a few years down the track, but it's here sooner, so why not make the most of it and let these young kids actually think, oh cool, like maybe I could play footy like that too. And I know a bronze statue is pretty old school and kind of random, but it's just another thing that they can be walking down along the MCG, maybe going to a footy game and walk out, and after they've just experienced Carlton win and then come out and think, oh, I'd love to be able to play for them one day, but realise, oh, I can't play in the men's team, and then they come out and there's a girl, you know what I mean? So I think that's something that people miss, and obviously people are caught up on the idea that they think that it's for my playing ability, which it's not. So if you get past that, if you understand that it's a lot more than me and it's about what had happened in a bit of a change in time, and then you can realise that it's actually helping people, then you should, if you're a normal person, accept it and think, oh yeah, fair enough, this is good for some people, so I'll just leave it.
I believe the statue actually literally spells it out, saying more than a kick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, does it really annoy you having to constantly explain yourself, whether it's to the media or the public? And how do you deal with online trolls? Because obviously that kick photo itself went infamous. And if it doesn't affect you, surely you would worry about the effect that it has on your friends and family.
Yeah, I never spend time trying to explain to people who either can't read or or just have no idea or no interest in learning. I can't be bothered. I've got other things to do. So you'll never find me trying to explain to people. I'm happy to chat with you guys and kind of like we can have a convo, and it'll make its way to Facebook, and maybe someone will change their mind. But I'm not directly saying to old mate who said, oh, don't deserve it, whatever. I'm not talking to them. I'm just we're having a chat and getting a bit more understanding. Probably this particular podcast and video is more of a getting to know me on a personal level. So I guess my opinion in that aspect is I'm happy to explain how I feel and stuff, but I'm never going to reply to anyone's comments. And I'm a
well, you can't win, really.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way.
I'm never going to win, but I'm all about I'll delete anyone comments shit on my posts.
Yeah.
You blocked me. My blocked list is that long. I block my mates sometimes if they say some random shit I don't like, and then I'm like, oh no.
In all seriousness, though, Taylor, that's what the modern athlete has to do, especially someone that has the criticism that you receive. Otherwise, it can have dangerous effects on your mental health. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's for me personally. I remove things on my personal posts because I know that my mum, my nan, who shouldn't have Facebook, but she does, and plenty of other people who are close to me are going to read these just because probably by default on their page. I don't want them to be exposed to that. It doesn't hurt me at all because I couldn't care less what old mate who I've never met thinks. But it does affect my mum, especially if it's a personal attack. Yeah. So it's really easy for me just to swipe, delete, block, all gone. But I'm doing it not because you've got to me, but because just in case anyone else is affected. And kids, obviously kids are following me and they don't want to see anyone swears on my stuff, they're gone. Yeah. Anyone says anything like sexist, homophobic, you're gone. Yeah. So, it's probably a waste of your time if you want to troll me. Like, obviously there's pages I don't have any control over and I don't read them. So, and if I do, I laugh about it most of the time. So.